And I'm so excited to tell you about a new national program for people with autism. It's now in Wisconsin, and it provides coaching and it lends support too. The goal is finding jobs in for-profit businesses as well as IT companies. Tim Fox is with Computer Aid's Autism2Work program, and Rechelle Chaffee is with the Autism Society of Southeastern Wisconsin. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning, Molly. Thanks for having us.
Good morning.
We're so excited to see you both. This program is truly incredible. It's a national program now in Wisconsin. Tim, tell us a little bit about how CAI, how they support employment for people with autism.
So the Autism2Work program, we call it A2W, helps individuals with ASD highlight their strengths and gain meaningful employment. CAI is our company, and we've developed a methodology and a process that removes the barriers to employment for individuals with ASD, and part of that is what we call our job readiness training program.
This is the part of the program that I think is truly incredible, unique, and sets it apart. Tell us about that job readiness portion.
Sure, Molly. First, we've replaced the traditional interview process with a hands-on evaluation for our recruits to showcase their talents in a supportive environment before the training even begins. What makes this training so unique is CAI's team of autism certified professionals who carefully match candidate talents with employer needs. So our JRT prepares the candidates to work in the client environment. During this JRT, we teach and coach these individuals on all the soft skills that you and I kind of take for granted. Like, for example, we mimic the workday. So during our JRT, our individuals come in at 8:30, they get a break at 10, they get lunch at noon, they get a break at 2:30, and they go home at 4:30. So some of those soft skills we take for granted, we kind of teach them. And this is just one piece that is critical to the success of the program.
Well, and I think many people may be aware that people who are on the autism spectrum are either unemployed or underemployed. So you're right, we do take those soft skills for granted. Things like email etiquette, communication,
Exactly.
all of the things, interviewing skills, the job search itself. So I think this is so wonderful. And I wonder, have you already had the program in place long enough to know whether or not it's successful for candidates?
Yeah, we have actually. CAI has been around for about almost 40 years, and our autism practice started about 6 years ago. And since then, we've had about 250 individuals have successfully completed our CAI JRT program. And of those, 150 of those members have actually started careers with CAI, either at our client sites directly or actually remotely. So, and locally, we've been working with the Autism Society of Southeast Wisconsin to recruit new Marquette University graduates with ASD into the program.
This is fantastic. And that's what I want to ask Rechelle. Tell us about this collaboration, how you feel about it.
Yes, we're really so thankful for the CAI's Autism2Work program and our partnership. The role that the Autism2Work program plays is really critical to our mission, which is to improve the lives of all affected by autism. We know, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, 35% of young adults that are ages 19 to 23 with autism have either not had a job or received postgraduate education. And everybody wants to be a productive member of society. So there's really no greater feeling in the world than having a purpose through meaningful employment. So our job at the Autism Society is to connect the local autism community with programs like Autism2Work and share the resources that are available. CIA, we're so thankful because they're really helping us make that connection.
And it seems to be working. I saw an incredible video featuring a young man named Sean. And in the video, his mom is interviewed, his sister is interviewed. So I want to take a look at a clip from the video because you can see what this program means to him.
The way that CAI is utilizing my strengths, I feel like I have a lot more confidence.
I want people that have different ideas. That's how we become successful.
Sean just needed that confidence. He needed to build it.
It's just so exciting just to see him become the person that we all know him to be.
Every single person has something to offer.
The real challenge is learning to accept what's different. I don't have to be like everyone else. I just have to be me.
I love what he said there so much. And Rechelle, how important is that confidence that people are getting through this program?
Well, it's actually huge. That confidence manifests itself in connections that they make with individuals that they work with, as well as job performance. So just like anyone, typical or atypical, if you feel confident and you feel proud at what you're doing, you're going to do a better job.
Tim, this is so incredible too, because we're talking about for-profit companies. These are meaningful jobs where the people who are on the autism spectrum, who have this disorder, are really contributing in meaningful ways and making a good living.
Yes, they are. Actually, CAI, we work with companies that either want to start a diversity inclusion program or expand their existing one with minimal effort or risk, because we've been doing this for so long already. What's important is we finding companies with a shared commitment to the long-term success of career development for those on the spectrum. I mean, our current clients have experienced a twofold benefit, Molly. One is, first, they've gotten a great cultural shift that embraces neurodiversity. And second, some of our clients are actually seeing a measurable increase in productivity. I mean, our team members, typically, depending on the roles, can actually outperform their neurotypical peers. So it's a win-win for both the individuals and the companies. And I can tell you, I remember one CEO telling me that he was really tired of just admiring his problems and wanted to start solving them, and our teams were really doing that.
I love that. I love the way you summed it up. I know there are going to be people watching who have a loved one who's on the autism spectrum who want to know more, but other companies could also potentially do this in their workplace too. Is that correct?
Oh, without question. That's where some of our challenges are, is just finding the companies that they're looking for, that are looking to establish careers. I like to say that we're establishing careers for these individuals, not finding jobs. So we're looking for companies that, have a lot of work that needs to be done. It's a lot of work that they can't kind of get to that needs to get done. A lot of it has to do with either pattern recognition, or they're looking for individuals with ASD and the skills that, attract innovative thinkers and pattern recognition and attention to details. So that's been great. And together, we've identified individuals with ASD to help them be part of a team locally that values this type of hard work and preparing them for a real career in IT and business operations.
I love that you made that distinction. Thank you both so much for joining us about this innovative program.
Thank you, Molly.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you, Molly.
Yeah, and if you are an A2W candidate looking for a meaningful career or an organization interested in this program, here's what you need to do. You can email them at autism2work@cai.io, or you can visit their website too at cai.io/A2W. Wonderful. All right, still